Hello everybody, I am the Worm, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3. We're in it now. The investigation has begun. Andrew didn't make it. And, well, I was able to sorta... I gave it some thought at the beginning of last episode and was able to think of that possibility, so... And as I said near the end, you know, there are other people I would have rather it not been. So, in that case, I think our it's not nice to say that our position as a group has improved after one of the members of our group has died. But just considering the way things were going, that's kind of how it feels at the moment. Now, of course, that's now. We're gonna have to go through a trial in which another one of our group is going to get chosen and killed. So, you know, can't be happy about that. And it's starting off a bit curious, this investigation. We've received a couple hints that there might be more going on here than just a simple culprit who walked in and killed Angie. There may, in fact, be more than one person involved in this situation. So, who knows how confusing this is going to be. Oh yeah, and it's a locked room mystery. So, I technically have some experience with this sort of thing, but that doesn't necessarily mean that... How would I put it? I have experience. It doesn't mean I've learned from it. I'll put it that way. So, I mean, I'm hoping I can figure this thing out. We're gonna go ahead and check out Kyo's lab. We know that the katana is from there. Unless, I don't know, there's an exact or extremely similar katana that was also from somewhere else. Is anyone just wandering around? Oh yeah, they're all in that room. Yeah, they're doing their whole seance thing. I mean, it's weird that they've kind of split off and gone on their own. I feel like they're gonna... By the time the trial happens, at least, they're gonna show up and say, oh, we've learned this. And then we're gonna have no way to... say, what evidence do we have to back that up? They go, oh, we don't. It was just the cage thingamajig. Yeah, they're not gonna let us see it. Yes. There's the scabbard right there.
Okay. By the way... Sure, whatever.
Okay.
That's true.
No.
That's true.
Yeah, is it... I mean... This lab doesn't have any locks either. Oh.
Oh?
Hey, Kokichi. How's the seance going?
Ew.
Anyway,
Huh?
yeah.
What is it?
So that means,
Huh?
hmm. Yeah. Hmm? Yeah.
Well, definitely can't read that.
If I remember correctly,
I see. Yeah.
Well, this is, I was gonna say intricate, but yes, complicated.
But
I don't think that's necessarily true.
right?
but huh?
Well, you know. See?
That's true.
Okay, maybe we are gonna see it.
Huh?
I don't understand.
Okay. All right.
Man, how is this gonna play into the trial?
Hey,
Okay, are we just going straight there? I mean, it looks like it. I don't see anyone else around. Okay, brace yourselves, everyone.
Hello. Oh.
Oh, man.
Me?
listen up!
Huh. Okay.
You see. Why you? Do not mock me!
Oh, man.
How rude!
Stop it.
Well, it's not like we suggested this, Kibo. Yeah.
So then... Do you understand? That's correct. Well then... Terrifying. Okay.
Well, we just certainly don't want curses, so fair enough.
Do not worry. Do you understand?
Okay, let's see here. At long last, young guard dog and little lost girl sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom within the darkness. At long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be 2 or just 1? Will the guard dog run far away? Or did it eat the little girl? At long last.
Huh? Oh? Okay. Well then.
Well, okay.
How exciting!
So then...
Well, it didn't say we would see her. It said we would hear her voice, right? Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought Kyo had to do it.
No. Yeah?
Huh?
That's right. Please.
Wow.
By the way, damn it! Yes.
That was quite
So
something.
then...
Yes.
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on the path, so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake. I have 5-star flexibility.
Okay.
So then...
How are we gonna put the cage on top without disrupting the circle?
let's see.
Yeah.
I mean, so presumably we can step over the circle, or over the salt, but just not touch it at all, right? Oh, I see.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
Dang it, Kokichi.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right, everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Ow, okay. Himiko's boots, or shoes, whatever those are, looks like they're disrupting the circle there.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it. So then,
Got it.
How are you able to... So, okay, yeah, I get it. We're going into the nuances of rituals and magic and so on and so forth. Oh, no, that's right. We have to... I was gonna say, how do we determine that it's Angie that we're talking to? Because, you know, for the Necronomicon ritual, it said that we put the name tag of the person we're trying to resurrect. But if I'm remembering right, how far back does this go? Oh, I think right... I'm right on the border of where it said. I think we have to call out her name. I think that's how we distinguish it. I think. Alright. I hope this goes well, but the thing is, I don't even know what that means for it to go well. Okay.
well then. Now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
That's right. When we were investigating the room when we first came here, we did note that.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
With what?
Correct.
Ah.
I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
At long last. Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one? Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl? last, at last, at long last. Say. Say. Say.
What's the matter?
Hold on. Let's see. Huh? Well.
Oh no. My heart's pounding a bit. No, 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 no. No, no, no.
That cannot be.
What?
I saw that. I saw that under there.
I see, yes. Hold on.
Man.
Now, I will remove the sheet. Oh? Perhaps.
Oh. I should have realized that Tenko was raising a death flag there. When she was saying, when she was asking Himiko to, oh man. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, I'll admit it. I'll admit it. When we discovered Angie, it certainly didn't. It did not evoke what I'm feeling now. You know, Tenko had her issues. I didn't much care for her attitude toward men. Of course, similar to with Angie, and for a lot of these characters, I don't know what... I don't know their backgrounds, so I don't know if there is a specific reason that she has this outlook. But, you know, regardless of whether or not there's a reason for it, it's still... I don't think it wasn't good behavior, and so I didn't much care for that. But at least where it counted, you know, there was she was on our side more often than not, I feel. And there was I think I'm remembering correctly that she wanted to... Well, she was influenced by Kaede, like many of us were. And well, and you know, I think her, how would you describe it? Her what would it be? Pursuit of Himiko, or desiring a friendship for Himiko. I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I've not been doing any free times with Himiko or with Tenko, so and I've not finished the game either. So it's I'm not sure exactly what Tenko's true desire here is. But regardless of whether or not it's a friendship or something else, you can tell that she does genuinely, or did genuinely, care for Himiko. And she could be insightful at times. There was that moment, there were a couple moments. One was when she used her Neo Aikido on both Shuichi and Himiko. And in those instances, you could tell, well, at least in one way, she's able to come into a kind of awareness of other people. But there was that one moment, I think, it was before we went into the pool for the first time. And we had a conversation with her. I think we were doing the first junk. What was it? What did we call it? Junk treasure hunt. The thing where the monocubs give us 3 items and we have to discover where they go. I think it was before we entered the pool. We talked with Tenko, and I can't precisely remember the conversation, but I remember feeling like she'd said something very pleasant, and of course I was a bit saddened that she didn't seem to continue with that tone going forward, but certainly, man. And so what's the deal now? I mean, it's not going to be something crazy enough where Angie was actually alive this whole time and fooling us. I mean, we heard the Monocubs gave the body announcement, so what we're dealing with is 2 deaths. 2 murders? Now, I know in DR1, and maybe DR2, but I think I remember more clearly in DR1 that it was explicitly forbidden for there to be 2 kills, I think. No, I don't think that's right, actually. No, there was one with 2. What was it? The ultimate moral compass, and then the ultimate. What was that guy? Fan artist, something like that. The very heavy-set guy. That was a 2-in-1, wasn't it? So should we consider this the same person? Well, I mean, we haven't investigated yet, so any speculation now is kind of pointless in that sense. I feel like I'm stalling. Oh, man. So, we're not losing 2 people this time, we're losing 3 this chapter. I mean, there's never been a precedent where we've had 2 blackened at once. Although I do wonder what would happen if that ever occurred. Say, at the same, this is kind of contrived, but say in 2 different locations, 2 separate culprits murdered 2 people on their own at the same time. What would Monokuma do in that instance, I wonder? Oh well. Okay. Let's keep going.
Really? Ah!
For now.
What? How'd this happen?
Got a minute?
Well, that's...
Rise and shine, your sign!
What on earth?
Say,
Is all that
Huh?
remains of a once powerful
if so...
Thank you for asking, Kyo.
You're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
That's right.
Eh?
Not that!
I...
Oh! Father!
No way!
Remains of a once powerful nation. Right now,
Eh?
you're on the threshold of
Daddy!
an adventure.
Ah!
Hey.
That's right! Daddy!
Father! Here I am! Thank you so much, my adorable darling cubs! With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation! Oh, that tickles! Father's intense love is getting me all soaked!
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing! This better not awaken anything in me.
No. To tell you the truth, I'm satisfied with this. Yeah? Hey!
Why?
Huh? Yeah? I'll answer that.
Huh?
Hey, in other words... Now then. Go ahead. Father!
Wow, that's bad news. That's bad news in several ways.
Daddy!
I'm satisfied.
How nice!
So long. Farewell.
Listen closely.
Nope.
Let's see.
How exciting!
Piece of shit!
Shuichi!
Huh?
but you know. Listen up.
Okay.
All right.
It did look pretty similar.
Jeez. Hey!
What? Curse?
Kaito, calm down.
No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
Are you okay?
My bad.
That's correct.
This is...
How can this be?
Well...
Got it. No.
Ah!
Huh?
Listen up! His eyes lit up! I, Mew Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
Oh, man.
It's okay.
Okay.
Interesting that that is a truth bullet. Man, I am off center. I'm discombobulated. This is the same. I took a break, but this is the same day I recorded the previous episode. And so I was almost in the mood I was in at the start of this episode was, okay, yeah, we're doing this. Here we go. Let's find the culprit. You know, I was ready. I was in the right mindset. But now I don't know what to feel. We're dropping like flies here. Man. Okay, let's just spitball this. Let's just start throwing out ideas. What if you're right, Tsumugi? What if Tenko was the culprit and now another culprit killed her and we're gonna have to do a crazy thing like vote for someone who's deceased? Because you know, that has always been an option in these Danganronpa games, where you have the final... When you get to the final votes in the trials, it says pick a culprit. You can go, you can move the cursor, or the target, over the pictures of the deceased. I don't think we've ever actually had to select one, though. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that's the case. I feel like they've always been selectable, but I don't think we've ever actually had to do that. Maybe now we will. I mean, at this point, I mean, I don't know.
Stop it.
What?
Because
Of course, that big thunk noise we heard. I mean, it certainly wasn't the sound of someone getting stabbed. It sounded something heavy being dropped on something else, or falling over, or something.
Okay.
I guess.
Oh, man.
No.
Huh?
Could it be...
Fucking moron!
Okay.
well,
Well,
is this...
okay.
It's not gonna be something like she was stabbed through the floorboards.
Why? How can this be? Hey!
Wait,
But...
like I thought.
So part of the issue with Monokuma's decree, with this being a wasted murder as he described, is say that, and I'm sure you've all already thought about this, but say that we do in fact get Angie's killer, and it turns out that the culprit who killed Tenko is a different person. There could very well be a scenario, if that's the case, that we now have a murderer living amongst us. And we can't do anything about that. Because as Monokuma said, it's a wasted murder, so that person's not even a blackened. They don't get to leave. So yeah, just knowing we're going to be living with an actual murderer, and I mean, we're already living with Maki, yes, and everyone has had somewhat understandable reservations about that, but this is going to be a lot closer to home, because Maki has shown thus far that even as the ultimate assassin, she has not been willing to use those abilities on us. Now we're going to be living with a person who is not only capable of committing murder, but has. And depending on why they killed Tenko, they may in fact be willing to do so again. Of course, that does leave them in a bit of a bind, because now we're going to be really careful around that person. We could try to lock them up, or tie them up, or something. Or, if there's another murder beyond that, we might think that person is responsible as well, and that could, I don't know, someone else could be taking advantage of that. We're just in a whole heap of trouble now.
Leave it to me.
dang it, Kyo. I get it. Your lab was unlocked, and you had a lot of cool toys you wanted to play with, but why did we have to do all this? I feel similar to how during the Ryoma case, how, you know, Angie suggested all the piranhas, and I was upset with her for suggesting that. I mean, it made part of our... I mean, and, you know, the killer used that as part of their plan. A part of her plan. We know who did it. And so I'm kind of feeling a bit like that with Kyo here. Again, we don't know if it's the same culprit. I mean, what is suicide on the table? What are we thinking? But in any case, if Kyo's not responsible for this, he kind of set it up for the culprit to do it, considering Tenko was in such a vulnerable position. So Kyo, I'm kind of upset with you.
If I remember correctly.
What?
I'm
kidding. Is this...
Okay.
Is this...
Blood. Okay. Is there a hole in the sheet?
But...
No hole. Okay, there's no hole. That was what I was wondering.
Okay.
So maybe through the floorboards gains a bit more credence?
Is this... Got a minute?
Okay.
Well...
Yes.
What?
Ridiculous.
I'm right already.
But...
So what? Hey.
Hi, Tenko.
Is this...
Okay.
Hey. Is this...
That's true.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Huh?
What? But we I don't know about that. Because we saw blood. The moment we relit the candles, I saw there was already blood under there. Oh, man.
Nope.
Huh?
What's the point? Okay, that's obvious. By the way, why?
If I remember correctly,
Why?
That could have been the thunk noise we heard.
but
See, the crazy thing is, though, it wasn't even... How much time would have there been to plan something like this? Plus, Tenko... I mean... Himiko volunteered first. Well, I think Kyo might have said, because he's usually experienced in this sort of thing, I think he offered first, but then Himiko said she wanted to do it. But then Tenko said she wanted to do it. So, was Tenko even the original target of... And who would have set this up? Who would have... We just did this whole thing with finding Angie. And then Kyo, just seemingly spur of the moment, decided to do the seance thing. Who at that point is thinking to murder someone? Is there anything else? I feel like this is the last thing. Okay, I'm missing something.
well,
Is this...
okay.
What else am I looking for? Oh, wait a second. Oh. I thought that was I mean, there's something red on the walls here, but I guess it's not something that's relevant.
It's plain to see.
That cannot. I knew it.
But of course. Ah, yes.
This is stupid.
I see, yes.
Is that so?
Yes.
Ah!
Man, that sounds like a big thunk. That sounds like more than just a floorboard.
What do you mean?
Yes.
Oh, it was even more stark in that picture there of the floorboard.
No.
Then?
Well, that's...
I see, yes.
How?
Perhaps.
What's the point?
Hey!
By the way,
That's true.
okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Spacious is right.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
Bloody sickle, huh? Uh-oh. One of the other rooms?
hey,
Ah!
what do you mean?
That's true. Okay. Ah!
That's true.
That's true.
But when? When was this all planned?
Then?
Okay.
Is this...
Huh?
It did.
well...
Well,
That's right.
but
That's true. Hey,
that's true.
I was thinking they were under the floor.
Hey. That's true.
No.
Nope.
Well. Is that all right?
By the way,
Huh?
because
You're right.
then
Okay. But
Ah, man. You know, we're getting up there on time, so I'm gonna call it. Oh man, my mood is just, I feel so deflated. And I feel tired. Just, okay. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna call it there. We're gonna call it there. Alright, I've been the Worm. This has been Danganronpa V3. Not pulling any punches, it seems. I hope you're all doing alright, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.